Hello and welcome to Forex.Academy, your #1 website for Forex and crypto education and analysis. In today's edition, we're going to be discussing how to trade the EURGBP with no trade deal for Brexit. Great Britain voted a national referendum to leave the European Union on June 2016. The United Kingdom officially left the EU in January 2020 with a one-year transition period which ends on the 31st of December 2020. This was to allow the EU and the United Kingdom 4 years to come up with a future trading solution with regard to laws and arrangements which would allow the United Kingdom to take back its sovereignty, which is what the people of Great Britain wanted. However, unravelling the years of business ties between the two areas, including laws, fishing rights, humanitarian issues, workers' rights, competitive fairness, financial regulatory alignment, including a whole myriad of rules and regulations, has been one of the most complicated issues in modern times. The affair is turning into an acrimonious divorce. The two sides agreed that after the transition period, they would work towards having a free trade agreement which would lead to an almost seamless continuation of business. The United Kingdom claims that many of the terms and conditions as set out by the European Union in order to grant a free trade agreement to the United Kingdom are seen as not acceptable to the British government. Some of these conditions are centered around fishing, where the EU wants to continue fishing in British sovereign waters, a so-called level playing field where the United Kingdom cannot go out and sign up other trade agreements around the world by undercutting EU member states. The EU has said that any breach by the UK of such a future agreement, or where the EU changes regulations and the UK does not fall into line, would be penalised by tariffs, which the UK has said is totally unacceptable. 10 deadlines have come to pass between the two sides regarding reaching an agreement, and we're currently, at the time of writing, there's just a few days left to instigate an agreement, where both sides are saying this is now very unlikely to happen. This is a daily chart of the Euro-Great British Pound pair, or the EURGBP, and where we can clearly see the blue candlestick that since the latter part of November 2020, the euro is gaining in value on the exchange rate. The investors believe that the sentiment has changed in the latter stages of November, and certainly since the 7th of December. This is where they believe that in the current state there will likely be no deal, and therefore because the EU economy is much greater than the United Kingdom's, that the euro will fare better than the pound in the event of a no-tariff free trade agreement being reached. In the same chart, we have highlighted section A, where the pound was gaining against the euro since August because the market considered that an agreement would be reached. So how can investors get in on the action and ride the pair higher based on the current sentiment? Firstly, we need to bring the chart down to a smaller time frame such as the 1 hour. Here we can see a defined bull channel, with areas of support at 2 points and areas of resistance at 2 points. These are shown by the exchange rate touching the two purple lines. We might consider going long at the pullback to the support line, perhaps somewhere around the X mark. By reverting back to our daily chart, we can see that some potential targets or areas of resistance, the closest being 0.9294, which was reached in September 2020 and way back in the middle of March this year, where we have target resistance level of 0.9500. Of course, the exchange rate might be a little different by the time this video is released. However, there should be no tariff deal agreement, and where the United Kingdom crashes out of the EU on a World Trade Organization rules, tariffs will be imposed by either side, but most likely will be more detrimental to the UK than the EU. You should then be looking for setups to buy the pair, such as we have shown you today. If you enjoyed the video, then please like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below about anything you would like us to discuss in future, or if you have any questions about this particular video. Have a great day.